All right, guys, what we're going to do is talk about, modifying some of the side plank concepts. Side planks are extremely important for lateral stability. As I progress recovering from some of my back surgeries, it's been a really essential exercise for me. What we're going to do is talk about something that I learned from kettlebell training and the RKC was the law of irradiation, basically trying to incorporate more muscles into activity. So if we do a one arm overhead press with a kettlebell, sometimes we'll do a clasping action with the opposing arm to increase the amount of muscle activity on the opposing side. Because when you do something just on one side, the other side tends not to work as hard. Now that can be a pro, but it can also be a con in basically not getting enough tension to create stability. So what I'm going to do is show you a couple ways we can use the side plank to create that concept. So when I first started, I started actually with knees flexed because I was having so many problems increasing my height in my hips. Over time, I'm getting more where my hips are extended. What I'm going to do is, obviously in the typical side plank, I'm going to keep my elbow underneath my shoulder, push through my hips, and elevate. Okay? Now you can do this with legs extended, that's fine. You're going to find this to be pretty challenging though. So what I'm going to do is, a lot of times the top portion of my body is not very active when I side plank. What I'm going to do is I'm going to side plank, grab the suitcase handle of my USB and just take the slack out of it and try to pull my elbow into my ribs. Just this simple action really starts to light up the opposing side as well. So I'm getting lateral stability on both sides. The way I can add progression to this is actually start creating motion of the bag. So now if I go from just pulling slack out to actually rowing, and the rowing won't be just up, it'll be back. I bridge up, back down, keeping my hips elevated, pulling up and back. A little bit of weight goes a long ways with this exercise, so I recommend our Core Power Ultimate Sandbags probably weigh anywhere from 15 to about 25 pounds. It's a really great drill, especially if you start extending the legs, repositioning yourself. You'll find that you really start to get lateral stability on both sides, which is what we want for good functional movement.